Y'all, hey, so excited to be here, so blessed. I was looking forward to doing this live all day. I know I'm late, unfortunately, but I am going to be on time more. That is something that I am holding myself accountable to. This is day one of my 90-day challenge, day uno. And if I had to give myself a grade on my 90-day challenge thus far, I would give myself today, I would give myself like a 60%. I could definitely do better on my 90-day journey and showing up on time because that is something that I am going to hold myself accountable to. And 90 days, you guys are going to see a full transformation. This version of me is definitely changing. And don't forget to like the live. It means so much. It means so, so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining tonight. I am going to be sharing life hacks from millennial standpoint of view and things that not only come from myself, but what I've learned from my friends, what we've discussed, what helps people become the best version of themselves. So don't forget to like the live. It's so important. Thanks, Tor. Don't forget to like the live. Appreciate you. And so, yeah, I am waiting for more people to join, and then we're going to get things started for sure. But so I promise you, I'm going to be sticking to my times. That is something that I'm truly working on, is being time sensitive. Within these 90 days, it's something that I told myself I am going to be doing. Hey, Real Odds and Evens, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like the live, y'all. Don't forget to like the live. I wanted to wait for more people to join in, but you know what? We're going to start the convo. We're going to start the convo because whether I have 0 people, 2 people, 500 people, 900, 3,000, I'm going to always have a message. So I want to share some life hacks, from being a millennial, being 34 years of age, what I have learned and what I believe could help people. Y'all don't forget to like the live. Means so much. I want to get more people in this live for sure. But yeah, one of the things like now that I'm getting older, I realize that's so important that you truly got to make sure that you are making time to have fun. So many times we don't make the time to have fun. And when I mean have fun, not just disassociating fun, like being in the moment and being like, yo, I'm really having a good time. For y'all that are in the live, don't forget to like the live. It means so much. You go to the right-hand corner, you hit like, and you're able to like the live. And this live is all about life hacks. That I feel like can help you become the best version of yourself. Hey, Boss Dog, how are you? How are you? Hey, Gia, how are you? And one of the major life hacks that I like, what I was just chatting about, is that having fun is so important. Being in the moment is so important. I had so much fun this weekend, and you know what I did? I sat in the backyard and I watched the trees and watched the birds and watched the animals and watched the sun and all that stuff. And I had so much fun. And why did I have fun? Because I was in the moment. Because I was in the moment. And, it's so important to make sure that whatever's fun to you, even if society doesn't seem it as fun, as long as you ain't hurting yourself and others, do it. Do it. And don't forget to like the live, y'all. There's 7 of y'all in the chat. It means so much if you could like it so we can get some more people to join the vibes. Join the vibes. You go to the right-hand corner, hit like. I really will appreciate that. Kelvin, yes, I am right in the camera. And so many times in our life, we sacrifice our fun because of what we think people are going to think. And it's not cool. It's not cool. We think we're going to be judged. We think that we're not going to be accepted. And I did that too many times. there were so many times that my body was there, but my heart and my soul was not there. And everybody around me was having the time of their life and having fun. And I wasn't. But I convinced myself I was. Hi, PV. How are you? And being on this planet for 34 years has made me realize that when you have fun and you truly decide to be in the moment, it's a game changer. It truly is a game changer. Okay? And with that being said, fun to me is living in the moment. Fun to me is being able to be like, I am so grateful for being in life right now. Fun to me is you literally can sit still and do nothing and you're like, oh, this is great. This is great. Thank you guys for all the love and the hearts and everything. Don't forget to like the live, y'all. It means so much to me. So many times we attach fun to material things. And I spent a lot of years doing that. I spent a lot of years spending a lot of money doing things, buying things, taking pictures, so many pictures and videos. Pictures are great. But when you spend that time trying to show off on social media what you're doing, or, oh, I got to post this, I got to post that, and you're not in the moment having fun, do you understand you're taking away from your life essence? And I'm speaking from experience. Okay? I got myself into credit card debt trying to have fun. And it ain't fun cleaning it up. Okay? And putting so much emphasis on the material things and realizing these material things kept having me empty and empty and empty. Yeah, it was cute for the moment, but it was short term. And then I became on a quest for long-term feeling of fun, feeling of fulfillment. And guess where that comes from? Right inside here, right in here, your heart, your soul, your mind. That's where real-time fun comes from. That means you can make any situation, anything you go into, you can find an area to make it fun. And I know I'm not, being delusional, y'all. I know everything can't be fun. I get it. I get it. But what I'm saying is that we don't have to emphasize material things and doing material things always to fun. Okay? And another important thing that I learned as a millennial, a life hack that's so important is that you need to learn what your quality time is and what it looks like for you. Everyone's quality time is different. Somebody's quality time could be wanting to be around people, wanting to be in big crowds. Another person's quality time could be wanting to be by themselves in their room and they're not depressed. That's just their quality time. Someone else's quality time could be with family. Some could be with friends. Some could be writing something, whether that be poetry, whether that be, writing a story, whatever. But I realized as the age that I'm at now, knowing your quality time is so important. Okay? You feel me, Tor? You feel me, Real Autumn Evans? You feel me? You feel me? Because what does quality time do? It fills you up. That's what quality time's supposed to do. There's so much of life pulling from your cup, pulling, taking from you. Your quality time's supposed to fill you up. And until you really know what that looks like for you, like for me, quality time for me is sitting outside. I love sitting outside, letting my mind go wild, I'm a tree hugger, y'all. So being with the trees, being with the trees, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. And thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. Blessings to you as well. Um, that's what I love doing. You know, you feel me, real odds and evens. You feels me. Being outside is top tier to me. That's my favorite type of quality time. And you know, it fills you up if you just want to keep continue doing it, and time passes by, and you're like, wait a second, mad time passed by. Wait a second, and you feel so good. So many people are miserable out here because they haven't learned what their quality time is. And if you don't know, it takes time to discover that. Try something. Try coloring. Try writing something. And quality time is not strolling on your phone. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not. Quality time is not looking at, of course, stay on the live. I love it. But that's not quality time. Okay? That's not quality time. Quality time is the essence of being a human, connecting either with yourself and other humans or within yourself to fill you up. Okay? I'm sorry. Scrolling on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram ain't gonna fill you up like you think it should. And when you really know what your quality time is, what it looks like for you, nothing can come in between that. Nothing can come in between that, because it means so much to you. Okay? And you know that it's recharging you. It's filling you up. And quality time isn't sleeping either. Okay? And quality time could be multiple things, right? It could be, sometimes you like spending time with family. Sometimes you like being alone. Sometimes you like writing poetry. Sometimes you like, doing other things. That changes. It doesn't have to be just one thing at all. So quality time is something that I learned as a millennial I don't play with. I don't play with my quality time. I do not play with my self-care, because when that's messed up, a version of me appears that I don't like. And that's why a lot of people don't know how to control when a darker side of them starts to appear, because they haven't learned how to, deep dive into themselves, spend quality time with themselves to really figure out what works. And I don't play. I don't play with my self-care. I don't play with my quality time. And that's why I'm able to be such an even keel person. And that's something that exactly trial and error is so important. But sometimes most people are sick of just trial. It's like, when is this trial going to end? But what if that next attempt at something was what clicked? What if that next attempt at what works for you finally clicked? You never know until you just keep going. You just never know, You never know. And that's something that I told myself I am on a quest to fulfilling that within me, because your soul wants you to do it. Your soul wants you to do it. That when everything's aligned, mind, body, spirit, it's a whole different vibe out there. And you're able to do so much more. And how do you figure that out? In your quality time space. And guys, I'm on a 90-day journey of transforming myself. I'm telling you, and I'm going to keep saying this on the live so that I can hold myself accountable. This version of Ty that you see is going to be a totally different version in June. I kid you not. This is day 1 of my 90-day journey. It is not easy. But in this 90-day journey, I am deep diving into myself and learning myself so that I can become the best version of myself. And part of that is learning the quality time and doing better at meditation. I know people get sick of hearing about meditation sometimes, But I'm telling you, it unlocks something that you ain't never thought you could unlock before. And I'm speaking from existence. Okay, real Austin Evans, I hear you. You started your journey. I love that. I love that. And I'm sending you positive vibes on your journey. This ain't easy. It ain't easy. Your body is, your vibration wants to stay in the comfortable. But you know you don't like this comfortable no more. It's whack. It's whack. I'm speaking to myself. I'm so tired of this comfortable. I'm grateful for it. Thank you. But it's time for a change. It's time for a change. And for those that are new in the live, don't forget to like the live. It means so much. Trying to get out the positive vibes and get, more positive people in here. Because I am so, this comes from the soul, y'all. I am so true to this. I am not, well, I already am not, going to be that miserable person that all they do is talk of woulda, coulda, shoulda. Absolutely not. Exactly. Yes, real awesome. We in this together. Thank you. We are. We have to hold each other accountable. We have to hold each other accountable because it's so easy. That comfortable vibration, y'all, that comfortable vibration will make you feel as though that it's okay. And then you wake up the next morning and you repeat cycle, repeat cycle, repeat. And you're like, yo, what the heck? What the heck? How is something so uncomfortable making me feel miserable at the same time? If you feels me, let me see some hearts. How can something so comfortable make you feel miserable at the same time? I know I can't be the only one. Because our vibration convinces us that it's okay. It's okay. Be grateful. You're okay. Yes, you can have gratitude, but dang, I'm sick of saying I'm grateful and things staying the same. Come on. It's getting tiring. And I feel like I sound like my sister. So I sounded like you real quick. I feel like I sounded like you a little bit. But yeah. Like it gets annoying. It gets really annoying, and people wonder where mental illnesses come from. Mental health. I have adjustment disorder, okay, and I got diagnosed with that as an adult, and that's something that I know comes from when mental health comes from sometimes when things don't go as you thought they would as planned. Your mind goes into shock and it's like, uh-oh, this is not what it was supposed to be. What are we supposed to do? And your mind gets all jumbled and confused. Okay? Hey, who's gonna check me, boo? That's not the human experience, y'all. The human experience is to come here and play this human game and win. And what does winning look like for you? Whatever it looks like for you. You know? And the problem is that as we get older, and nowadays, because we're in social media, we see so much. We're like, oh, I gotta do this, and I gotta do this, and I could do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and then you don't do nothing because you're confused, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you're trying, and it's baby steps, but then you're like, you know what? Maybe things aren't so bad. I'll just stay the way things are. Nah, man. Nah. No. You matter. You matter. And your dreams matter too. And your dreams want to live. And just taking those small steps toward your dream. Small. Stop trying to think you got to do these big leaps. And when I be speaking, y'all, I'm speaking to myself too. Okay? This is all about growth around here. So don't forget to subscribe to the vibe because we'll be doing more of these check-ins. Millennial Monday. Like, it's all about, this helps me. This helps me as well. Because so many times we beat ourselves up because things aren't the way we thought they would be or how they should plan out to be. And if you spend more of your brain and your mind and your soul thinking about what coulda, shoulda, woulda instead of doing what can, you'll feel so much better. But how do you get to the point of moving towards what can be? Is spending quality time with yourself, learning yourself, just sitting there and letting your mind go wild, taking notes, researching, and finding that small micro step, that little micro step to get you to that macro outcome. And what does that look like? What does that look like? It looks like possibly getting a mentor. Can't do that. It looks like researching and finding out, okay, I'm gonna put it out for y'all. Like for me, I'm building my life coaching business. And I know y'all hear so much about life coaching. I'm sure once I said that, some of y'all want to get off this live. But I'm telling you, I am doing this because I am for the people that you need little small steps to happen so you can have macro outcomes. Everyone can't do the big leap, burn myself out till I can fall, hustle, and then I'm going to make it. No. Everyone doesn't want to operate like that. And we're in a hustle mentality, like hustling doesn't always have to look like burnout. I'm a hustler, but I'm not going to burn myself out. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it. Who's going to check me, boo? You feel me, girl? You feel me? Oh my goodness. Like, you can use micro steps to make macro outcomes. But the biggest thing they don't teach you, that they say, you got to just find it. And this is what I'm all about coming in to help with, is building your confidence. True confidence. Because what is confidence? It's trusting in yourself. And I realized that I was lying to myself a lot. I would tell myself, oh, I'm going to work out. Oh, yeah, all day. Then the time comes to work out. And I'm like, oh, man, actually, I think I'm going to read this book right here because it's more important for me to read this book because it helps me for my YouTube channel. Girl, you told yourself you was going to work out all day today. And now you're going to tell yourself, I'm going to read a book? You just lost trust in yourself. How can you build what you're trying to build and you're not even trusting yourself like that? Or, you say that, okay, I'm going to start writing my book. I'm going to start it. I really am. Okay. Have you researched how you should start writing a book? Have you talked with ChatGPT? Nowadays, we got ChatGPT. You could chat with ChatGPT. Have you chatted with them to get some ideas about your book? Have you wrote notes about your book? Do you even know what the premises of your book is going to be about? Have you wrote the intro? So how are you going to trust in yourself that you're going to do this stuff and you haven't done the micro steps? Let me tell you, micro steps lead to macro outcomes because once you start those micro steps, you're going to want to keep going. Keep going. But I am for the people like us who that micro step is a hard part. It's not easy for everybody. If it was easy, we all would be out here living our best life with our businesses, with our talent shining. But I've been tried and true with these methods, y'all. And you're welcome, Stephen. Thank you, Real Odds and Evens. Thanks, Tor. Yes, Frank, baby steps, baby step. And Tor, you are just the micro steps. You got to tell yourself, you know what, today I'm going to work on the intro. And the problem is we think to ourselves, okay, I'm going to start my project and I'm going to put 30%, 40%, 50% into this project. How about start with 1%? How about writing a sentence or two? How about putting your timer to 10 minutes? And then seeing how much you get done in 10 minutes for whatever task you're trying to do towards your goal. How about that? We think that as we get older as adults, we have to have these great leaps. Baby steps are for babies. No, baby steps are for humans. Sorry, y'all. I just got in my bag. And I'm speaking out of this passion because this was me. I felt like I had to be all the way at the end of something. And then when I would think about the end and I would project myself to the end, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to take forever. And then I would convince myself out of even doing it. How you gonna know if you never walk through it? That makes no sense. We always think we know so much. Humans, that's one thing about us. We got a nice brain, but man, that brain convinces us we are so smart and know so much. We don't know. You don't know. You gotta walk first. You gotta walk through something first. Such little know-it-alls. Us humans, right? Like, yeah, time management is so important. And that's something, look, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie to you. This is something I'm working on in my 90-day journey. I say I go live 8 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. What time did I go live today? Like 8:20. Time blindness is a thing. And I'm being real about my journey. I want to share this with y'all because I also want you guys to know that I believe in a world in which people are leaning into their talents, they're leaning into who they are, and they're leaning into their goals through what? Micro steps. We're in a world where everyone sees the end results. We're on social media, we seeing, dang, this person's making it, this person's doing it, this person just bought a house, this person did this, end step, end step, end step. I'm sick of seeing the end steps. I want to see some real folks going through it. And, honestly, saying thank goodness to some people that are actually walking through it. And they're showcasing it. Like, I don't know if you guys know about Dash on YouTube. Like, she's someone that's like talking about her journey and her perspective, what she's going through in life. Like, yeah, luxurious me. Like, the crawl steps are everything. And I like that. I'm going to start using that luxurious me, the crawl steps, because yes, there's micro steps and there's all different ways of analogies to saying that. But when people think of crawling, what is crawling? Literally, ooh, like some people have to crawl. Some people need a walking stick. Some people need a crutch as they're going through there. And these are all analogies that I'm saying for you to get to where you have to go. And the one thing that wins at the end, y'all, over everything, what y'all think I'm going to say? The one thing that wins out of everything in this, what y'all think I'm going to say? What wins? Like when you continue crawling, when you continue walking, when you continue the micro steps, what are you doing? Consistency. Consistency. Yes, persistence. Exactly. Exactly. It always wins. It's never not gonna win. But why are we so afraid of it? What y'all think? Why do you think we're so afraid of being consistent? Because this is something that I'm even trying to figure out. Exactly. Making moves. Like, why do you guys think we're so scared of it? Like personally, like that's something I'm really trying to crack. Like, why are we so scared even if the moves are small? But then when we do it, we're like, oh, we're moving, we're grooving. And then we make a little more. And then sometimes we're like, uh-oh, things are really changing. And then we get paralysis. And then we're like, and then you either stop or you go backwards. Why? Exactly. You're right, realizing Evans, yeah, yeah, yeah. Afraid of the unknown. Unknown. What people say, people are used to you as some way, right? And then how are they going to perceive you in this new light, in this new destiny? Scared of success. Let's unpack that a little bit more. But what is success, right? Like, it's different to everybody. Like, what is success? To me, success is comfortability to do whatever you want. You want to travel, you want to eat, you want to buy, you want to go and stay in your house all day long and not have to worry about anything. You can get whatever you want. You're helping people. To me, that's what success looks like. But I know success for somebody else could be being able to have their bills on auto pay. Oh, Shawana, yes, distraction, and it was not taught. Girl, that it was not taught part is something that I was literally like talking to my boyfriend earlier, is that so much stuff we end up in life because we weren't taught it. Like for me, I wasn't taught great money management, and I ended up getting myself in credit card debt. I ended up not being the smartest when it came to money. And then I would beat myself up. But how can I get mad when I wasn't taught money management? How can you get mad at that? And I had to really have that conversation with myself. How can I get mad the way what I decided to do in college if I didn't have no guidance? But that it wasn't taught part is deep, because when you get to, and that's why mentorships are so important. Seeking out mentorships is so important. But I also realized some people don't even know how to get mentorships. Like, I didn't even know really much about mentors until I graduated college and I ended up working, and they was like, you're assigned a mentor. I was like, assigned a mentor for what? I don't need no mentor. Like, and I didn't realize how important that is. Like, how important it is. And, ooh. Hey, Keisha girl. Girl, we are talking about, why when we make micro steps to change and we see the change actually happen, why do sometimes we get paralysis to move forward? Why, when things are working out and we're like, finally, I'm making these little steps and I'm moving ahead of myself step by step, why do we get paralysis? And I'm telling you, I'm sick of the peaks and valleys. I'm sick of this and this and this and this. And I know that's part of life, but I'm sick of the same peak and valley like this. I want to go, if I'm going to go like this, it needs to be going forward, not just the same peak and the same valley and the same peak and the same valley. And, I know there's a lot of persons of colors in the chat. I honestly believe it has something to do with the indoctrinated slavery within us too. For some of us that applies to. Ooh, Keisha, that's deep. We're not programmed to welcome change, y'all. That's deep. That's deep. How many of y'all believe, like, agree, like, we're not programmed to welcome change within us? We're programmed to just be okay with the okay. If you feels me, let me see some hearts. Let me see some hearts. And don't forget to like the live, y'all, and subscribe, because I love these kind of conversations and I love to hear other people's perspectives, because this is how we grow and glow together. And that's what I'm all about here on my channel. Micro tips for macro changes. And the goal every time I go live is not only to open up my mind, but to open up everyone else's mind, so that when you leave this live, you now learned a micro tip that can help your life have a macro change. Okay? Whew, y'all, it's so true. Like, why it's like such a walking oxymoron, like being uncomfortable with change, but then you're miserable in the comfortability, but somehow it feels comfortable at the same time. What? That makes no sense. And we're supposed to be so grateful. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And as you should be grateful. We got another breath of air, right? We're here. But it's like, I don't want to be grateful and miserable at the same time. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. And so, to follow up on another tip that coincides what we're talking about, is one thing that I definitely learned as a life hack as a millennial is that knowing that your time is important, and do not make promises. Do not make promises with yourself or anyone else that you can't keep. Okay? Yeah, Keisha, you right about that. The brain wants us to feel safe. And trauma, generational trauma, ancestral trauma. Yeah. Just wants us to be safe. So true. You're right, Shawanda. That is so true. It's true. It's true. Each soul has its own destiny, and yeah, that we can definitely unpack that, because I'm definitely into what you're saying right here. But I don't want the live to go in a whole nother direction. But Ooh, girl, that was deep. That was deep. And it's the choice if we want to be the generational breaker of that, of the ancestral trauma, of the jealousy. And it's a lonely road, speaking from going through it. It's lonely. It's not lonely when you find people that can understand, like y'all, hey, you know? Um, but it's lonely when you decide, wait a second, I'm the one holding the shield and the armor for this family. And this stopped right here. And everybody else is blind to what's going on and think it's okay. But you're over here like, it's okay. I'm going to fight and I'm going to make this work. And I'm going to make it work for me because it's going to work out. But it's a lonely road, boy. But jealousy is so real. It's so real. And it's sad and it's sickening. There's so many people, and like, especially for my empaths in here, my empaths, let me see the hearts. Let me see the hearts. You know, when someone just is jealous of you, but they're still trying to be nice because they don't even know why they don't like you. It's that jealousy of your light, of who you are, your essence, because they don't have that essence. Ooh, that is a real ilky feeling. That's a, if you feels me, let me see some hearts, y'all. When you know somebody is jealous of you and they're jealous of your essence, whew, that is heavy. That is heavy. Lauren, you feel me? You feel me? Oh, hey, Jack, welcome. Welcome. It means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you, real odds and evens. Like, I noticed that from a kid. Like, and I didn't know what, I didn't really have a name to it. To my mother, like, told me, like, they're like, oh, they're jealous. And I'm like, what are they jealous of? I want to be everyone's friend. I like everybody. Why are they jealous of little old me? But when you get older and you for real, like as an adult, and you see it with family members, you see it with people that are your friends, and they have this jealousy of you because you are who you are. Well, you should be happy you are who you are. Why are you jealous of me? I'm walking around shining my light. Do you know what I am going through, what I went through, and what I'm continuing to go through internally to shine so bright? You can too if you want to. Man, listen. I don't play lightly about this stuff. And I've had people that want to, and you guys know this. I know you guys have this too. That remain in your life, and you're like, why are you in my life? You don't even bang with me like that. You don't. I feel your energy. Your energy. You don't like me like that, but you forcing it because you're so confused as how are you the way you are, and I am the way I am. That's not fair. Child. Okay. It's not cool. It's not cool. And going back to what I was saying regarding, you need to know that your essence matters so much, that your time is so precious and it means so much, that you don't allow energy vampires to just come and destroy that. There was a time I did not really know well about boundaries. And for those that don't know what energy vampires are, people that just steal your energy. Even them just being there, their being is just sucking your energy away because they're low vibrational and they are not on the path to try and find themselves or their light. And, not everyone wants to find the light, and that's okay. That's part of this human game, right? But I know what time I'm on. I know where I'm at. And I know how good my energy's over here. And I know y'all know how good your energy is. So it's so important to protect that. It's so important to know that your energy is currency. And for those that are new around here, I use that a lot. Your energy is currency and you matter. And with your energy being currency, like I was saying earlier, make sure, and I'm speaking to myself, following through on the promises that you make yourself and you make to others. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you say you're going to show up for someone, show up. Don't be saying yes to stuff that you can't keep. Don't be saying yes to yourself and you know that your energy is exhausted out and you can't put that energy out. Stop giving your energy from an empty cup. And let me tell you guys, and this is something that I could use a little advice on myself. I'm finally really feeling what it feels like to take my energy back. And now that I have it, sometimes I feel, how can I say it? Feel bad that I'm taking it back and feel like I still have to give it out. Does anyone understand what I'm saying? I know I can't be the only one. And any advice on how to help with that? So, hey, Jack. Yeah. All right, y'all. We have something from Jack. Pause on what I said, because Jack, we like to come up with help together as a community. Jack says, "Hey, I think I need your help. Sometimes I feel like I will never make it again in life because I feel hopeless and don't know what else to do in life anymore." First of all, I want to say first and foremost, Jack, you are here. You are alive. You are breathing. That is in itself, you're doing something in life. You woke up to another day and another day. Now, I know there's been times in life I was super, super lost. And, many times that's part of the human experience, getting lost. But always going back to what makes you smile. What is something you did effortlessly as a child? What is something that came to you naturally? Lean into that and lean to it without any expectations. It's going to take you on a journey. And on that journey, you're going to find something that clicks. So the advice I give you is to give yourself grace, love yourself. You matter. Tell yourself in the morning you love yourself. Make sure you do that. And start leaning into what makes you smile, either as a child, now, and not scrolling on, social media, but maybe it was, coming up with, I'm just throwing this out there, a comic book. So, or reading comic books, or, being able to watch some type of tutorial of something, actually taking that tutorial and learning that something. So I hope that was helpful, and I'm sending positive vibes your way, and know that you matter. Now, going back to, what I was saying earlier about feeling guilty. Thank you, Luxurious Me, and thank you guys for providing that advice. False guilt would really take you on a ride. False guilt would really have you thinking. And what's crazy is that them narcissists, and I talk about narcissists a lot on my channel. If you grew up with narcissists around you, whether that be family, friends, relationship, or whatever, that false guilt inside of you multiplies. And now you're trying to overcome that on top of taking your energy back. Do y'all feels me? Let me see some hearts if y'all feels me. Let me see some hearts, y'all. I am so enjoying this live, by the way. But it's so important that we understand that our energy, our essence, our time is all worth something. Okay? Thank you, Shawanda. Yeah, you're right. I've learned that too. I've learned how to no longer care about what other people think, what jealous people think, because For those of us, because you guys are on the live, so I'm including y'all because I know you wouldn't have been on this live this long. For those of us who decide to take a journey within and find the God within, okay, like Shawanda said, find that within, you truly realize this is hard. This is hard. This is not easy. It's not easy. So you can be jealous if you want to, but you don't know the journey I've been on. You don't know. So you can take that nasty negative energy and why don't you look in the mirror, ask for some reverse help so that you can go on a journey. Okay? If you feels me, you feels me. I hope I made sense, y'all. But yeah, I truly, truly appreciate this. And just to let you guys know, I'm going live again on Wednesday. So this is my day one of a 90-day journey. If you keep on, staying for the vibe and subscribing to Live to Be Recognized, you are going to see me transform right in front of your eyes. This is day one. I have some goals to execute. I'm deciding to go live with this so that I stick to it. I'm going to stick to it. I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm on a working with my time commitment journey, like coming up here at 8 o'clock p.m., making sure it stays that way, building my life coaching business and my website, and telling my story at the same time and learning from you guys, because Live to Be Recognized is all about literally living to be recognized, becoming the best version of you, living your truth, and loving it at the same tune. Because the human experience is not easy. And for those that are choosing to really embark on it, I commend you and you deserve a round of applause. And I truly appreciate those that are liking the live. Don't forget to continue to like the live. I'm going to be on for about probably 10 more minutes. So like the live, subscribe to the vibe, send this out to people that would love to join this, and I'm all for us learning from each other. That is the human, we're connected. Humans, we're all connected, y'all. And that's how we learn, by not gatekeeping. That's how we all jump and leap, Oh, thank you, Shawanda. You too. Sending that to you as well, sending that to you as well. And with that being said, y'all, I really, truly challenge you to implement a micro step tomorrow, because I don't know what time it is tomorrow, a micro step that's going to get you to your macro step. And if you're real about this, you'll be on my live on Wednesday and we can chat about it. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about your micro step that you're doing to get you to your macro outcome. Because I'm going to tell y'all about mine. I'm being very transparent. And I'm going to do a weigh-in, y'all, as well on Wednesday to see if I lost weight. Because last week, for those that weren't on my live, I did say my weight. And on Wednesday, I'm going to reveal my weight for this Wednesday so that I can stay. And I'm doing this to be healthy. I have to be healthy. Heart disease runs in my family. Diabetes runs in my family. Cancer, unfortunately, runs in my family. Bad health, bad choices in food runs in my family. And I realize now at 34, I have to make a change. I have to. It's non-negotiable. So I decided to go live with my journey. And my page is all about micro steps, macro outcomes, motivation, loving yourself, and going on this journey of life, Yes, Tor, I love that, y'all. Ooh, I got excited. Putting your foot on your neck, Tor. I love that. That's so New York. Putting your foot on your neck. You have to. If you're not going to do it, then who's going to do it? And we have these vessels, these bodies, these avatars. We don't have them for a long time. So what you going to do? Wait till you 80 years old and be like, man, I'm really going to try now. And there's nothing wrong. I'm still trying at 80. But if you can do it right now and you have the awareness right now, why aren't you doing it right now? Yes. Oh, Shawanda, girl, I love that you fasted. Today I was supposed to eat clean. That's all I'm gonna say. I was supposed to. Did I execute that? Not as good as I should. And I was on a roll with not eating meat. I was a pescatarian for a while. And December, I went back to eating meat. And then I told myself I was going to go back to being a pescatarian this today. Well, today's St. Patrick's Day, and I really wanted some corned beef. And I ate some corned beef. And this is the stuff I'm talking about. I lied to myself. I didn't hold myself accountable. I did it. Do I feel bad about it? I did, but not enough to not stop eating the corned beef. I said, man, and this is the problem. I said, man, I already ate the corned beef. Now I'm gonna just finish eating it. And now guess what? I'm like, tomorrow I'm gonna go back to doing what I gotta do. But how many more tomorrows is there gonna be? Cause you wanted some corned beef, girl. You done ate corned beef and cabbage every St. Patrick's Day since you was born. Relax. But yeah, anyways, I say that to say this is why I'm going live. This is why I'm doing this now. Because I can't be talking about this stuff and doing stuff like this. You know? But I really appreciate you guys. And I'm glad that I made some new homies in the live, which is dope. And I'm hoping to see you guys on Wednesday. We could chat about the micro steps that we've implemented this week that will lead to our macro outcomes. And I'm so serious about this, guys. If I see your name and you write in the live, and I'm going to ask you on Wednesday, what micro step did you implement towards your macro outcome? And how's it going? And what can we do to stay on track? And so, yeah. My name is Ty-Ree, but I go by Ty. So my name is Ty-Ree, but I go by Ty. And donations are always so welcomed here, y'all. It's really helping because I'm building products in the hindsight of things. So I don't want to say what they are yet, but they're products that are going to help us, and products that are actually tangible products and stuff like that. So donations so help because it helps to expedite the process. My goal is to be able to launch my website by May, by June, and that's something we holding me accountable in this 90-day challenge too, is launching that website. It's there. There's something there, but fully launching it with everything that I need, that I would like to have offered for you guys, and actually having coaching sessions because I haven't had a client since October. I've closed down the coaching portion so I could really focus on, myself and everything. And this 90-day journey for me is the roundup. And that's why I'm presenting it to y'all. But yeah, y'all, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means so much. I'm sending nothing but positive vibes your way. And from the top, let's give 3 tips. 3 tips. Life hacks from a millennial. Tip number 1 is make sure you make time to have fun. Having fun is so important. So important. And having fun is something that keeps you grounded, and it keeps you loving life. And fun for you may be different from fun to somebody else. Number two tip is learn what quality time looks for you. Quality time is different for everybody. Quality time for you could be literally spending quality time with other people, or it could be quality time with yourself. It could be quality time with your pet. It could be quality time outside. That's my favorite, actually, being outside. And that's so important because when you learn what quality time is for you, you're able to unlock something new within you. And number three tip is know that your time is important. Your time is important. Your energy is currency. So continue to make promises to yourself and others that you can keep. Do not overpromise and underdeliver. If you're going to say it, do it. And on that note, y'all, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you, Shawanda. Thank you, everyone that joined. Thank you, Tor. Thank you, Keish. Thank you. Yes, Shawanda, thank you. I'm going to pin that message. Can I pin it? Well, thank y'all. Tip number 1, time to have fun. Tip number 2, learn quality time. Tip number 3, know your energy is currency. And this is what you get when you come out to Millennial Monday with Ty. You'll get tips, good vibes, laughs, and you get to know, more people in the community that's all about positive vibes. This Wednesday, we are going to be chatting. When the difference between my lives on Wednesdays and Mondays is on Wednesdays, I'll be keeping you guys updated, checking in on my 90-day journey. I'm also going to share my weight. And it's only like we talk about a topic and it's open forum. I'm not going to be giving like 3 tips and stuff like that. It's more literally vibing. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Love ya. See you on Wednesday. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget to subscribe to The Vibe.